Sawadee Krap. I'm Mano. I'm the manager of the Thai national team.
How was the Arab Emirates tour? How was the match?
I always have to analyze this from the point of view of a coach. I respect all the football fans. What the football fan wants, is with the heart. They want to win the games. I also want to win the games. But for me, one thing that is very important is, before we went there, I said, I really want to see if you can compete. If you can play at the same level with a team that is higher ranked than us. Or we take the clear example, Emirates. They are at the moment number 8 in Asia FIFA ranking. As we know, the biggest dream, World Cup, this is what we want to feel. Can we play against the number 8 in a good level? Can we compete? Can you say, look, that is a game where we have a chance to win? These were the thoughts that were important for me, for my staff, that I always said, let's go there. We had a good squad that time. We got almost every player. So let's see if that is possible, because that is very important if you want to keep dreaming. And for that, I can answer you, yes, Emirates was a good trip. Because we competed. Of course we lost the games, and there is where, okay, that's why I'm here. I'm the coach. What can we do better? Where can we improve? What didn't go so wrong? But the first answer about the question, can we compete? I can 100% answer you yes. And that's why I take that trip as a positive trip.
Cool. How do you feel about the result from the matches?
People that knows me well knows that I'm a very bad loser. I hate to lose. I don't feel good. I cannot sleep after the game. It's normal. But again, in this case, because it's still a friendly match, I'm not saying that the result is not important. We want to win games to get confidence, to say, okay, we can compete, but we can win. That will help us a lot for the next step. In that case, we are, at the end of the game, disappointed because we lost the game. We are doing some good things, and at the end, we are not able to finish. But what I want also from us, together, from the fans, from my side is, we cannot start killing the players or even killing the coach. If you have to choose, better you kill the coach. But we should not kill the players for some mistakes when we are still playing friendly matches. Because we create the chances. Arm didn't score. What is the meaning of that? Oh, Arm is not good enough? Arm is a top striker. He's the top goal scorer of the league this year. And a week later, when we just come back from Dubai, he went to play a top game against Bangkok United, scored 2 goals in 10 minutes, 2 world-class goals. It means we have to keep cool and just keep believing on what we are doing. Just give him the next game and say, look, great runs, man, great position. Next time, top corner. Just do what you like to do because you are good on that. You understand? The same with Mike. Mike played in a style that I like a lot, as everyone knows. He's playing. Monton is the team that plays very similar to the way I like to play. So Mike is the keeper there. When we call him, he was like with 5 clean sheets out of 6, doing very well with Monton. So we have to trust him and trust the process. We have to give again the next game, the next chance, because the players are good. If the end you wanna say, something is going very bad, or you wanna find someone to blame, okay, that's me. Then you blame the coach. It is still your decision what you wanna do, but we can never forget performances. When is a friendly match? When come the tournament, results. Performance, of course, with result, because then you need the results. But I am here now 18 months. We played 3 real competition, 2 AFFs and 1 Asian qualifiers. We won both and we qualified. So when it matters, we are there. What we are losing? Okay, we are losing friendlies. I think you will come to the next question. I hear that also a lot. You keep trying. I saw a picture from me with 70 years old, like, Manu, keep trying. The players, fine, funny. Guys, if you don't try on friendly match, when you want me to try? You want me to go with 25 players abroad with 23 players and play 2 times the same 11 because you want to win. Or again, I want to win, but that is not the aim of a friendly match. Is to win, of course. I'm just saying I cannot go there and don't try a different system, don't try a different player, because later when come the competition, I need to know with who can I count. Sometimes I'm telling you this even is bad for some players, because some players, if I'm trying and they are not doing, they will have a less chance when it matters. Because this is, I try already, but I cannot try when we are playing a game that is it's a KO game. If we lose, we are out. What? We are playing 2 friends, you are competing. Let me see some players. And the most important thing, we also have responsibility with the clubs. I cannot kill one player and this player play every time because he's the best one. The other ones don't play and then come back the league. The player is tired, the player didn't have enough rest. We also have talks, especially here with campaign, with the clubs, where we say, look, okay, I give you the player, but please balance that a bit. This is also part of the business. We don't want to play every time the single player because the people say, but you don't care about the ranking. We go 3 numbers down. Guys, if you win a game in the Asian Cup, if you come to the quarterfinal, we're going to get much more points than that friendly. And that is my focus. My focus is to try to find the best 11, the best system, the best tactic, and to know with which players can I count when it comes to the big tournament.
Which area do you think we still need to improve a little bit? Like the individual player or the formation or maybe the tactics?
If you just go now from these 2 friendlies that we lost the games, we have to see what we can do better. If you take only these games and go really through the numbers and the stats, what we can see first that is very clear to start to work on it. We have in the 2 games combined 48 goals attempt against 18. 2 together, okay? We score 1 goal and concede 5. This is the first thing we have to analyze. We are saying, okay, we are playing good, we are creating, we are not leaving the opponent create too much, but what is happening? They are scoring, we are not. But there also we have to go situation in the game, how we are creating, how the expected goals is one statistic that I like. Our expected goals was also higher than the opponent in both games, but we are not scoring. As I told you the example before. If you talk about or about Czech, now Czech very good, scored 2 goals yesterday. We have to, it's not that we don't train how to finish. We train that every week. But national team is not like a club. You don't have a month to train. You have there 5 days, you have sometimes 1 week. You have to focus on some principles of the game first, where we want to press, how we want to press. Or I give you the example, the pressing against Emirates, first half, fantastic. Fantastic. They have a Spanish coach, they were trying to play, and they could not come out. We are being aggressive, we are being good, we are closing the spaces. We are playing a very good first half. Then, okay, they have 2 shots on the goal, 2 in the first half. We have 9. We didn't score. We come to that position. As I said, it's difficult to say, but we have to change the striker. Example, just example this game. Again, Am was doing fantastic runs, was putting himself in good positions. What you have to do in this case, do it again. Bring him in again. Put him again in this position. Make the same run. Create again enough chances. What I want to say, we don't want to play just to be beautiful. In the end, we lose the game. We want to play good football and we want to win. That must be very clear. But in this case, if you see how we play, where are the areas to improve? We concede 2 goals, where unfortunately we make 2 big mistakes. We just give the ball away, the first one. We make a penalty where we can also maybe press the ball a little bit before it comes to the penalty. It was a penalty. Maybe we can come out before with with our defenders. But these are then the post-match analysis. Yeah, what we always do. We go there. I also always make a report for the FA, for campaign to see, look, this is how we play, this is what we achieve, this is what we can do better, what can we see from these players. Yeah? So now, just answering concrete your question, what is to do? To show them the way again, to show how we create, to keep doing the good things. Okay, the goals that we concede, set pieces there, 2 times set pieces, not easy. When we are talking now about the dream, about the World Cup, we are from the body a little bit smaller than the others, so we have to find ways to defend better, maybe to get a little bit out of the box, give more space for the goalkeeper that still has the hands to come out. We have to keep talking and training with the goalkeepers about that, how to defend better, because we concede 2 goals against Emirates with set pieces. Okay, we make 2 mistakes against Syria, the first 2, and we got 1 counter-attack. The counter-attack is, again, you are losing the game, you are feeling that you can do, you take a little bit more risk, happens everywhere. You have to risk because we want to win the game, we want to come back, and then we got 1 counter-attack. But I believe from that 2 games, the analysis is done from our side. Now is, of course, to show the players in details, because we just left, they are back to the clubs, but always when we come back, we always show again what happened in the last games.
There comes the question that I must repeat this again.
Yeah.
So about the fan, the concern about they keep saying you have been trying to manipulate this.
We want to win every single game. We want to win the friendly games. We want to be better in the FIFA ranking. But at the same time, we have to prepare the team for the big tournaments. We have to prepare the team for the Asian Cup, let me say. We have to prepare the team for the World Cup qualifiers. These are the most important things that we have next. For that, and with the compromise that we have with the clubs, I just asking the fans to understand that we have to see more players.
So we're going to go to Hong Kong and Taiwan to have
Yeah.
a game. June. What is the action plan or next step plan?
Now, Taiwan and Hong Kong are lower ranked than us. Then it's about playing good, but of course about winning. There is no excuse for us. I'm not saying these are easy games. There is no easy game in football anymore. We saw that last time that we played Taiwan. We lost here the game. Yeah, we changed completely the team because we want to play the next game with the strongest 11 at that time, and then we lost the game. Yeah? Unnecessary. I mean, I believe again in this game we had enough chances to win, and I was very disappointed with that game. I remember that, because this is then where I can tell you are the games that are absolutely important to win, because there you are a better team, you play better, we have to win. There you cannot say, but we compete. No. There we have the obligation to compete and the obligation to win. Respecting the opponent, but knowing that, okay, we are dominating here, we are having the ball, we are creating, we have to win the games. And again, I'm 100% confident that now for that 2 games we will find a squad that is good enough to go there, to see some players, because we probably will call some new players because of that schedule that I told you. But after, again, we will come back with 2 good results.
Order for a whole World Cup. Are we ready? Can you be honest to us?
Look, in November it's starting. As I told you, the biggest test for us is the Asian Cup still, because if we cannot compete in the Asian Cup, I cannot believe on the World Cup. So we are now preparing everything, and we are having a very good, I must say, very good tests that the FA and organized for us. If you see also that trip to Europe against Georgia, against Estonia, now the Kings Cup with, again, Emirates, India. So all these games will tell us a little bit more. But again, if you ask me now, I told you the last trip we lost the games, but I can see that we are competing. Let's see how we perform until November when it comes to these games, and let's see also how can we do in the Asian Cup. And then I can tell you, okay, the dream is alive. I believe that the dream will be alive. It's still very difficult, but the first thing we have to do is we have to keep the dream alive. We cannot go now and start losing confidence, playing a very bad Asian Cup. Then of course I am the first one probably to be out. You will try with someone else, what is totally okay in football. But again, for me, it's the only important thing is to see, okay, is that team ready, as you said, for knowing if the team is ready or not, I have to play. I have to play that games until there. And I have to be, again, on our top when we play the Asian Cup.
Okay, here comes the last question. So like this time we have the biggest chance. You already like talk a bit about this. Like we have 8.5 team for Asia. So that means like the biggest chance ever. We never had like this kind of chance.
It will be a new situation for everyone. It's the first World Cup with 48 countries. Increase a lot the chance, increase a lot the probability. Before it was very, very difficult. Because we know that with South Korea, with Japan, with Australia playing in Asia, now maybe Russian playing in Asia, we still don't know that, but still Iran, still Iraq, Saudi, Qatar, Emirates. I said that we have to believe, but these guys, these countries, they started a little bit before us. Everything what we are talking here about how to improve this and that, I work also in Emirates with Vini Schaefer 15 years ago. Or more. They are already started with what I told, the facilities, the better league, the better players, they bring good foreign players, more professional players. So they were a little bit ahead of us, and maybe that's why the last World Cups were very difficult for us. But we are coming to that way, and that's why I believe that we need to keep that dream alive, and we have to believe that we can do better and better and better. But not only say, okay, I'm saying that, okay, what can you do? What can you do as a club? What can you do as a fitness coach? What can you do as a goalkeeper coach? What can you do as a head coach? What can you do as a federation? As a league owner? We all have to work with the same target, together. I will try my best, and I really believe that we can do it.